actually came to realize in this world that there's much we need to do, there's much that we're supposed to accomplish, and we feel we've done a lot, but in actual sense, that's just part of what we're expected to do. One amazing thing is that I always appreciate is that each day I wake up, I always believe that it's a new day and I need to do something different. I need to achieve something different. And that's my principle that I've said. So I don't know about what principle you've said, but each day that comes is an opportunity for you to learn something new, for you to accomplish something new in your life, adding something. I want to tell you that failure is inevitable. When you're journeying to success, you realize that the more you try to do things, the more you get to fail. The more you push, the more you get to fail. But at that extent, you need to realize that there's no turning back. When you sign up for something, you gotta finish it because that's what you've signed up for. So one thing I've told myself is that when I get to do something, I always need to finish up what I've started. I always need to get the job done, because that's one of the principles that I believe in, that starting up something means that you need to end it and you need to get to the destination. Imagine walking without direction, walking without any reason of doing that. It's like you're just wasting your time, and the more you walk, the more you use up your time. So mostly we waste much of our time in doing things that are actually not important, things that add no value to our lives. So we need to be more specific on what we're doing, more specific on what we want, because at some point we just do things that we don't even really want to do. We do things that are not even important to our lives, and we just do them because we feel they make us feel happy. It's not about making you feel happy, but it's about what change it's bringing to your life. That's the most important thing. I believe that's the most important thing. So I always look at things in such a way that what value is going to add to my life, and how important is it to my life, and how necessary is it for me to do it. And if it's so necessary, I get to do it. So I urge everyone to look at those questions that will help in your life. You need to look at those questions, whether things are going to add value or not. So you need to be more specific on what you want. Every day wake up with an agenda. It's one thing that we always emphasize to people. To say wake up with an agenda. Don't just wake up because it's a brand new day, the sun has come and you're among the living, but have an agenda, have a purpose of you waking up. That's very important for a human being, because if you start up your day without having a purpose of that day, meaning everything that happens in life in that day is like, it's more just like of an accident. It just came and found you. But if you do something because you had planned for it, it's an achievement to life. And then one other thing that has made us not do well as we journey for success is appearances. We always want to keep appearances to people, but I feel that's not really important in our life, because we need to be more concentrated about our lives. Life is full of circumstances, and circumstances of life will hit us different, and will be different. They're not going to be the same. That's one thing you need to understand. Everybody will come into contact with different challenges, but particularly they'll not be the same. You might face challenges in university. When you see in university, you might not do well. You might fail. You might come into a lot of problems, but others will just get everything in a very smooth way. But maybe after they are out of university, they'll have problems in society during their employment. And when you get um, your employment, you are doing fine compared to the people that just had everything smooth in university, because those are the laws of nature. And one thing you need to understand is that it's the laws of nature don't apply to say somebody that's doing well in class or somebody that's doing well in school is the one that's going to have a very good job. Even the least candidate in a class that you expect that they're not going to be anything, they can be the most important person in society in the near future, because those are the laws of nature. You need to understand that. So my point here is to encourage everyone that you don't have to give up because you have come into contact some downfalls. You need to keep on going. You need to keep on fighting, because you are a fighter and you need to get things done, and you believe that things are gonna happen. So one thing you have to put in your mind is that you have to understand that God's time is the best. Yeah, maybe your plans are to get things faster, but the plans of God are different. So you need to understand that. So your time is gonna come. It's just a matter of you believing. You know, there are people that will tell you that the time to make money is between the age of 20, but the laws of nature don't apply to that. Money can be made at any age. There are people that have become successful at the age of 50. There are people that have become successful at the age of 40. There are people that have become successful at the age of 19. There are people that have become successful at the age of 15, because those are the laws of nature. So you need to keep on working. You need to keep on hustling each day that comes with your life. So that's one important thing that you need to understand, that you need to keep on hustling for you to get things done. It doesn't matter the period of time or the length of time it's gonna take for you to have everything. What matters is that you've gotten what you dreamed of. You know, dreams don't become a reality without hard work. Everything becomes a reality when you put in hard work and the effort of getting it. You know, the journey to success is a very funny journey, because many will start, but at the end of the day, that finish are little. A lot of people, you're gonna start with them, but at the end of the day, a few will finish. You know, the laws of nature are very funny, because you might be the most smartest person right now, but it doesn't mean you're going to be the richest. Yeah, there are people that are so smart, but don't be worried about them. Just be focused on yourself. One thing that has destroyed many people's dreams is that they are always wanting to compare themselves to other people, and that's one thing that I always try to avoid, because it's not very important to me. I don't need to compare myself to somebody, but I just need to have someone that inspires me. I just need someone that is above me, that can inspire me. Somebody that I have to look at to say, okay, I need to do something like him, or I need to be like in the near future. Just an inspiration, but I don't need someone to compare myself with, because my life journey and their life journey is like a different thing. What I do and what they do is like, it's a different thing. Their lifestyle and my lifestyle are two different things. So once you understand those things, you're able to understand that life is not just about comparing yourself to people, but it's about actually understanding yourself better. So you need to understand yourself better, because when you understand yourself better, you're able to know where you need to apply change, where you need to take a move, where you need not to talk. And then the other thing that is lessening our our achievement is that we always want to talk too much. We always want to say something even when we're not supposed to. You know, when you're in a meeting and you're saying something, you're ever talking, it doesn't mean that you have everything. It doesn't mean that you have good ideas. When you're in a class and you always want to talk, it doesn't mean that you're more intelligent or you know everything. Actually, what people were seeing in you is that you're so insecure and you're weak. You lack confidence in yourself. You lack self-esteem because you're trying to cover it up by talking too much in a meeting. But people that will just go like, oh, what do you think about this idea? They go like, oh, actually, I need to think about it. Then I'll get back to you. It shows people respect them because they're going to think that those people actually know more than what they think. Even when they don't know anything, people are going to say, oh, that guy knows something, or that lady knows a lot. You just didn't want to say it there and there. And that's one thing you're supposed to understand, that talking too much is not like showing ourselves that we're doing fine. You know, there are people that will just mumble and say that, okay, me, I live this lifestyle, I do this, blah, blah, and everything is good with me. But in that sense, things are not good. So you need to reduce the amount you talk. And then it also depends on the people that we hang around with. It doesn't mean that when you have lots of friends, you're good in society. No, the thing is about what kind of friends you have, what value do they add to your life. If somebody doesn't add any value, no, they're not important to your life. And one thing that I've said in my life is that if somebody doesn't add value to my life, I don't need them. I don't need them because there's no value they are bringing to my life. So I'm not bothered if those people don't talk to me. I'm not bothered if I only talk to one person, because maybe the person I talk to is the only person that adds value to my life, and that's one important thing. So I would rather stay alone than staying with a lot of people that don't add value to me. You have a group of friends, and every time when you try to do more, when you try to apply more, they are like, no, you're doing it too much. It means that you've already failed. You failed, and there's nothing you're going to do about it. So you need to walk away from those distractions. If you're in a group of people that always you're the most intelligent, you've already failed, because you can't hang around people that know less and you're the only one they're looking to say, okay, this is the person that knows more. You need to have friends that are able to teach you something at the end of the day, and you can also teach them something. So you have to be careful when choosing friends. It's not just about having friends, and it's not just about you hanging around with people. It's about what value those people are adding to your life. So the journey to success is about having people around you that will build you, and not people that are around you to depreciate your success. Understand that those are two important things. You have to differentiate between people that add value and people that are taking away the value that you already have. Lastly, we're going to say the other thing is being content with what you have. If you're able to work with the resources that you have right now, it's going to help you achieve things. You know, successful people are people that are able to work with the resources that they have. But you know, why people are always in the same level, let's say for the next 5 years somebody is still in the same level of the medium class, is because they want to consume more than what they have. Imagine you exceed your expenditure exceeds your monthly income, meaning that you're just waiting for debt. Each month you have a debt that you need to cover up, and that debt is deteriorating your success, because the money that you could have used to do something or invest in something has already been used just for consumption. So you need to be content with what you have. What you have, if you're able to work with it, then you're safe and you're free to go. You're ready to endeavor in the journey to success. So guys, I'm your director for the Jenkins Media, and always remember to subscribe to our channel if you're new, and remember to hit the notification button so that when we post a new video, you're the first person to receive the video. And God bless you and enjoy the week.